Crazy Bars I've Heard podcast live from Austin, Texas. On my left, we got the Kid Ghost. Welcome,
What's up, everybody? How
welcome.
y'all doing today, man?
Man, how are you?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm juiced up, man. I'm juiced up.
Hey, how was last night?
It was good, man. Dope artist, great lineup. It was good. Energy was there. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, man, and you were the first one to kick it off, and you really brought the lyricism and the energy, so I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, man. It was dope turnout.
Yeah,
Really dope.
man. And I think we just met last night, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was. I've been following the platform. I've been following what you guys been having going on for a while now, so it feels good to connect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And are you born and raised from Dallas?
No, man. So I'm actually from California.
Wow.
I grew up in Dallas for about 10, 12 years and then moved back to California. So we just moved back to Dallas about a year ago. So,
Okay.
a little back and forth, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because I was like, I feel like you connected, Dennis and the Juice podcast,
Yep.
and I was like, okay, like, I feel like I recognize him, so that's dope, man.
Hell yeah.
What made you move back from Cali?
My father, he unfortunately got sick, passed away about a year ago.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So yeah, now I'm out here just taking care of moms, getting connected with the family and, trying something new.
That's
you know?
great, man. How long you been making music? Because I mean, you're like the punches, everything was there, everything was clean. Like, how
Thank
long you been rapping?
Shoot, man, about 10 years. I've been writing for about 15 plus, but I've been on the mic for about 10.
Okay, yeah, no, professional. You can definitely tell.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate
If someone listened to the Kid Ghost, like, what would they expect?
that. Oh, man, to get inspired, man, a purpose, story, you know what I mean? To feel something. That's kind of my whole goal with this music is, I just want the listener to feel,
Yeah,
you know? That's all I wanted as a kid. I wanted to matter. I wanted to feel something, and I found that through music. So
yeah,
now I just try to use that and be that tunnel. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, no, bars still matter, feelings matter,
Facts, man.
I
Facts.
think someone said, music is crazy, it's insane when it hits you feel no pain.
Real shit. I express so I can decompress. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope, man. So you grew up in Dallas, so you kind of understand the Texas music scene a little bit. How'd you like your time in Austin? You've been to Austin before?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I love Austin, man. Compared to Dallas, you know what I mean? I feel like out here in Austin, it's a lot more collective. You know what I mean? The energy out here is a lot more genuine. And yeah, man, everybody out here is more for the art. Out in Dallas, it feels like it's more like popularity status. You know what I mean? So I don't like that about the whole industry per se.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and some people don't know, I'm from Detroit, and I moved to
Okay.
Fort Worth, 5 years ago now. So being a transplant and seeing different scenes and being around different cities, you get different vibes and different energies.
100%.
And I was in San Francisco earlier this year, and I'll have to go back and ask them, but like the San Francisco and Oakland are two different cities,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh
they're
yeah.
30, 45 minutes apart. So how that culture and how they interacted was a little different to me than Dallas and Fort Worth do.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and I know it's historical and the basis is like that, but it's just really interesting to me to see like the different scenes and how people interact.
Exactly, bro.
know?
Exactly.
And even like we've talked to other artists about how different cities, the culture, how the rappers, the community, like everywhere is different.
Yep.
I mean, but Texas is really unique to me because last night we had artists from Waco, San Antonio, Dallas.
All over the place, man.
Yeah, we had people fly in from Atlanta, Iowa. So it's really cool to see that come together in Austin.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things I definitely appreciate about Austin.
Oh, for sure, bro. And no matter the diversity, everybody's one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and it's hip hop. Like we want to bring people together.
Exactly.
You want to inspire, and make sure that people feel that feeling.
The way it was meant to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Who are some of your biggest influences?
Oh man, that's a good question. Tupac, Mac Miller. I listen to a lot of different genres. So I listen to reggaeton. I listen to a lot of different things. But I would say top two are Tupac and Mac.
Wow. Why Tupac and Mac?
The stories, man, just the soulfulness. You know what I mean? Tupac, he was ahead of his time, man. The things that he was talking about 20 plus years ago are still relevant to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Timeless music. And that's what I enjoy, bro.
Yeah.
You can play something from 20 plus years ago and feel like it just came out.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tupac's conviction in his voice and that power, and you just like you saw, but you feel it when Pac spits, you feel it.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I think sometimes people underrate that of like you hear certain MCs and you can kind of just tell when they command it.
Right.
You know, the
Right.
audio just it hits. There's something you can't explain. You feel it in your chest when the bass is thumping.
Yep.
And Pac definitely did that.
Exactly.
And
I
and
agree.
man, rest in peace to Tupac. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. We lost him way
Shit.
too soon.
Real shit.
I really like the evolution of Mac's career.
Oh, dude, me too. Me too. It started up like turn up and like, hey, look at me. And then like as he progressed, it was like, this is really me. You know what I mean? This is me in my truest art form. And
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see.
And the instrumentation and the beats that he picked, like I mean, it
Yep.
changed.
Yep.
Do you have a process when you're picking beats? You're going over music. Do you have a producer you work with? How's that work for you?
Really, man, I'm just the first 5 seconds. If it pulls me, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't sit there and I don't try to force nothing. Because I like to, I just like my music to flow out of me. You know what I mean? So yeah, really, I've been working with a lot of overseas. You know, I got producers from Southeast Asia. Shout
Wow.
out Default. Shout out Offbeats. He's from Germany. Um, I just love the sound over there. You know what I mean?
Dang.
So
Dang, how'd you meet these producers overseas?
all through Instagram, man. Power of
Fire.
social media. You know,
That's fire.
it is,
No, I
man.
mean, shoot, one of my biggest songs, the guy's from London.
There you go,
So,
man.
it's crazy how you can kind of connect over Instagram and shoot, you might be using translator to buy the beats from those
Real,
guys,
bro. Real.
man.
Hey, it's a powerful tool, man. And you know, I love this generation we're in. You know, we don't have to stand on the corners and pass out CDs, and you know what I mean. We can literally touch screen and
Yeah.
find people, connect with people we've never been to. You know,
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm an example of that, man. TikTok,
real,
TikTok and Instagram have changed my life. So,
real.
it's been dope to see the platform grow and to connect with people because that's what it's about.
100%.
What was your favorite song you performed last night?
Man, what's it feel like? And just because like it's just one of those feel good songs, you know what I mean? And yeah, I just love performing that. I always get good engagement back from the crowd. You know, people like it, so that's my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the process of writing that song and creating it?
Literally, bro, that was the only song I've never wrote, and I say that because whenever, so it was a beat that was gifted to me,
Wow.
right? His beats by dad, that's his name, and so he gifted me the beat, and as soon as I heard it, dude, it was just like I had already written the song. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I just started spitting the song. I didn't even write it down. I took it straight to the studio. Every single day I would wake up and I'd spit the song over and over until I memorized it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I took it to the studio, and that's the only song I've never wrote.
Wow.
So it's one of those songs where it just like it channeled through me. You know what I mean? And yeah, it just came from a different place, bro. You know?
Nice. That's awesome. So, what are some of your goals with music?
Man, just to keep growing, man. You know, I'm blessed to be in Texas now. We can build that bridge from California to Texas. You know, all my people back in Cali. But just to keep growing and keep inspiring. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. What part of Cali you coming from?
Fresno,
Fresno.
Fresno.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like college towns. I feel like college towns always have that young, dope energy
Oh, dude, for sure,
when it
for
comes to the
sure.
arts.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Like Austin. I mean, South by. I've been coming to South by for 4 years now. Um, Meeting some of the artists last night. I was like, yeah, I went to UT, dropped out, and now I'm a rapper, and like different things like that. And just like that youthful energy of like, man, the city's always vibrant, always moving.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So other than Austin and Dallas, do you have any Texas cities you really like performing in or visiting?
Man, no, not really. I mean, those are the really two. I want to get into Houston. I've been
Yeah.
hearing a lot about Houston, but I fell in love with Austin. You
Yeah.
know, the energy out here and just how diverse it is, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, I hate I missed you at the Cypher last night. We'll definitely have to run back another
Yes,
Cypher
most
for
definitely.
sure.
Most
And now
definitely.
that you're in Dallas, I mean, we'll have some Cyphers up there too. Um, are there any Dallas artists you're looking to work with? The ones that you're like, dang, they're really pushing. I kind of want to, tap in with them.
Um, Kind of. I mean, more like Waco. Shout out to Prescription, man.
Yeah.
He's dope as hell. But as far as like working and networking with people, not yet. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm finally getting my feet back under me from, you know, losing my father and,
Yeah.
you know, moving across country. Um, so really, I'm just focused on getting more music out for myself, and really finding myself through the music again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
No, that's and I appreciate you sharing that because like I think that's really inspiring. And we were talking about the last interview about that Clips album, um, and that first song, and that's just the reality of life that we all go through, you
Exactly,
know.
bro. Exactly.
And I feel like we make music. You're talking about feeling and connecting. That's what we can do.
To power up, because I know there's hundreds, millions of people going through the same thing that you're going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to be able to translate that and make people feel kind of what you're going through, but in a positive way, I feel is beautiful.
Yeah. So you playing like a singles projects or just kind of going with the flow?
I'm working on an album right now. It's called Echoes of a Future King, and basically everything that we speak, you know, resonates to our future self. You know what I mean? And I see myself as a future king, so I gotta speak and I gotta walk it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. You got to speak it into existence.
Exactly.
I feel that. Who else are you listening to right now? Do you have any favorite artists like right now? Favorite albums, tracks?
Dang, dude, no, not really. I mean, that's always a hard question for me. Like a favorite artist or a favorite song, because you know, I'm all over the place. You know, music for me is, you know, how I feel whenever I wake up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, what kind of vibe am I on today? You know what I mean? So someday I could be playing Gucci Mane, you know, 2009 Gucci Mane, and
Yeah.
then other days I'm playing like Michael Jackson. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but yeah, I'm really all over the place, bro.
No, I respect and admire that because I had a conversation with my man's Ron the other day. It's like I think it's important for all artists to listen to different things, to gravitate things from different genres.
Oh,
Like
for
I,
sure.
like people think I'm a bar. Obviously, I'm a bar guy. Obviously, I love lyricism.
Right.
But bro, I'll put a country song on to
Yup.
hear the songwriting.
Yup.
I'll put a pop song, R&B to hear those melodies, to hear that
Exactly.
singing and hear that expression. More and more I'm listening. Sometimes you listen to music as a fan, as an artist, but
Right.
sometimes you're listening as a student of the game. It's like, okay, why did they dub that here? Why does that ad lib hit right here? Why does
said
this
that
hook
perfectly.
resonate with me? You know,
Real.
because that's the evolution of becoming a professional artist, doing this at a high level. Is like, dang, like when you start listening as a musician and not as a fan, it's interesting.
Yep.
But it's
Yep.
also unique when you have to switch back and say, man, I'm gonna put on this track I heard in high school, and I'm just listening to it like I'm driving around with my homies. So it's a really unique phenomenon I think all artists kind of go through.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, man. Dang. Well, the Kid Ghost, man, I really appreciate you hopping on the platform. Tell me about how last night was for you, because I think it went great. But tell me what the experience of the cipher was for you.
It was better than I expected. You know what I mean? From the crowd, from the artists, from you know just the overall energy. Yeah, man, it was fabulous.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you making the trip down. Definitely tell the folks where they can follow you, where they can find you.
Yeah, man. At the Kid Ghost, that's everywhere. TheKidGhost.com. You know, everywhere.
Bet Instagram, TikTok,
That's
everywhere.
right. That's right.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, y'all, this is Ernie from the Crazy Bars I Heard podcast. Definitely follow me at Crazy Bars I've Heard. The Cypher series is bars.stillmatter. You can follow my page at It's Ernie, ITSERNIE, 2 underscores. Shout out to Crazy Conscious for having us last night.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out to Texas Guru Entertainment and Texas Guru Studios.
Yeah.
This is the Crazy Bars I Heard podcast live from Austin, Texas. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.